So today is May 9th. I almost forgot what the date was. And today we are going to be looking at a venue that I have been looking at since I got engaged. It's a hotel downtown in our downtown area. It is historical, so I believe it was built in like the 1800s or the 1900s. I think maybe the early 1900s. We're gonna go look at it today and meet with the wedding coordinator. So we're gonna go take a tour, and I just have some questions to ask her. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm like, what if our cost goes up? Because she did give me a quote last week, so I did get like an estimate or a quote. So I'm a little kind of like hesitant about that. I hope to God it doesn't go up, because we do have a budget that we're trying to stay within. But other than that, I'm like, oh my God, this is real. Like, this is happening right now. You know, I always just talked about it and just kind of fantasized about it, but now it's like, it's real. So this is really happening today. It's kind of crappy weather today, but that's okay. I recently got a new sweater, so perfect timing on that. It's supposed to snow, I guess they said, but it's gonna be like the wet snow, so it's probably just gonna melt right away. I'm not really too concerned about it. So I got this booklet yesterday when we went to the tour, and I just love this photo that they have on the front. She is absolutely gorgeous by the piano. I love this picture too. It is so sweet. They just have really good pictures in here. And on the other side, it gives you kind of like a brief history. And I was correct. It does say that it was built in 1900, but they were reimagined in 2012 when the historic building was transformed into a boutique hotel with modern conveniences. It was really bad weather yesterday, so I didn't get a lot of footage. And also because our tour guide was with us, so I didn't know if that was appropriate or not. But hopefully I get to go back and show you guys some of the stuff. I did get a chance to go back. Before the hotel, there's actually like this really cool older theater. Here is where the ceremony takes place, and I really want a picture in front of this gate. It is absolutely gorgeous in person. Next is kind of like the lobby. I went in, I didn't see the piano. This is part of the courtyard. So that's where some of the ceremony takes place at, like in the back. So I think like further over here, because that's where the gate is. This is the reception room that we picked out, the silver room. It didn't have like these string thingies here. Instead it had chandeliers, and they were absolutely stunning. And I picked this room because it is a smaller room, since we're going to be having a more intimate ceremony and reception. And it does have like the silver vaulted ceilings, which will go good with our colors. Colors are white, purple, and red, or lavender, I guess. Today is the day after we visited the venue. So we discussed it last night, and we're gonna decide to go with it just because it was a super nice area. It's here locally in town. There was a couple other places that I kind of had in mind, but they were up north, so we would have to travel to almost over 2 hours to get there. Hector didn't want to travel, so we just decided to stay with that because it was reasonable. They did give us an option to do an off date of Sunday instead of Saturday, which saved us money. So we just decided ultimately to go with this Sunday date. We decided to do May 31st instead of my preferred May 30th. That's okay. I'd rather save money than be in debt. They emailed me the contract today. I am going to print it out and look it over and everything, and so then I'll be able to take it back and we will pay the deposit. We do need to make a room block for any of our out of town family or friends. Another thing that I want to mention is that I know a lot of brides who check out, 3, 4, 5, 6 venues. For us, I already knew what I wanted. I pretty much just started researching as soon as I got engaged because this is a big deal for me. I am the youngest of grandchildren and I'm an only child. I have been dreaming about my wedding day since I was a little girl. This is really exciting for me and I love planning. I love doing stuff like this. Back in my hometown, I already knew that if I was still living there, where I would have it. We only looked at this one venue. This is the one that we chose. It was an easy thing for me. I didn't think that it was really necessary for us anyway. I mean, this is just my experience and my personal opinion. There was another venue that we could have looked at, but honestly, it was out of our budget. It was out of our price range. To me, it felt like that it was a little bit of waste of time. Why go look at something when I know I'm not gonna go through with it? The officiant and the photographer are the next steps. I will try to keep you guys updated as best I can.